how speech is valued shouldn't be decided by the government. And that was the big premise in this case. The town was basically saying that your speech, the pastor's invitation to come to church to worship, was of less value than political signs.
We think we're out there helping these cities and towns, and we don't understand why they want to make it difficult, especially when compared to some other signs, like political signs, because they do not have the same restrictions as we do.
Suing the town that you live in is no easy thing. 8 years of ups and downs, and mostly downs. We decided, regardless of the uphill battle that we faced for all those years, this was an important enough issue to keep fighting for. You understand the weight of this case, the seriousness of this case. People talk about this cliche, the peace that passes all understanding. Well, it's a cliche until you feel it. When you have that unexplainable peace that comes on you, that was the night before. Because I am nervous, I'm beside myself, I've got a million thoughts going on, I'm still making tweaks to my argument and looking up things, and so you're still going a mile a minute, but yet you have this peace and this calm. And I think that's the neatest part, and that carried over right into the morning of the argument. A 9-0 victory, 6 justices on a very, very broad win. Several articles now have called it the sleeper case of the term. That's going to have major effects beyond what people first thought of. But it was an exciting day because of all that they stood for, all that they had gone through.
I thank God that the Supreme Court affirmed our First Amendment freedoms. This wasn't the path we set out to take, but I'm glad we pursued what was right.
This case precedent now not only deals with that little church, and not only deals with all churches, but it deals with the entire country in all realms of speech. And what I mean by that, it doesn't just apply to signs. It applies to any type of speech, whether it's signs, whether it's pamphlets, whether it's books, whether it's movies, videos, speaking orally. This ruling about the government not being able to value some speech more than others and pick and choose favorites applies to all speech across the board. Its impact is phenomenal. So this tiny little church that decided to take a stand now has an impact that will live on